It's WRVS 89.9, Elizabeth City's best variety of R&B. Your big bro and radio, Clay Mercer here with you. Fourth Wednesday of the month, Conversations with the Chancellor. It is back, and I am excited because right now with me in studio on the microphone, as she usually is the Chancellor of Elizabeth City State University, Dr. Karrie Dixon. Chancellor Dixon, welcome back to your show and welcome to the fall semester of 2023.
Yes. An exciting time, and I'm happy to be back on the show.
Yeah, excitement is what we're going to talk a lot about today. And with the beginning of the 2023 fall semester, it all started back on August 14th. Obviously, for faculty and staff, it started before then, but the students started their courses back on the 14th. And you can feel the increase in energy as we talk about the excitement for the faculty and staff. And you can also feel the increase in students walking around campus. Enrollment has grown, and you can feel it because every time I'm walking, I'm bumping into people, but I love it because the students are enjoying themselves. And with that increase in energy, I'm sure you are just as excited to see what's to come here for the fall and even the spring for this semester.
I love it. And I tell the students, I'm so happy they're back. Yeah. You know, this is a different campus when the students are here. And, you know, we still have summer school over the summer, and we have some camps over the summer here. But when the students come back in the fall, it's a different type of energy, Clay, like you said, a different type of energy. So we were very happy to welcome our students back, and it was just amazing on move-in day to meet all the families, and you know, it's just the variety or the diversity of people and places that they're coming from. You know, I met families from Alabama and Michigan and California, and of course North Carolina. You know, we still have the majority of our students from North Carolina right here in our home state, but just to see how broadly our message, the quality of the education you receive at Elizabeth City State University has just traveled across the country. And it was just really good to see and meet so many wonderful parents and grandparents and just everybody who are supporting our students, you know, having them here. So it was really good.
And you was everywhere. I mean, you were able to meet people. You had to be at this function and that function, but I'm sure you met so many people. And it's great to see so many people from different places, not just North Carolina and Virginia, but as you said, Alabama, Oklahoma. I mean, it's a fun time, and the word is getting out across the nation about Elizabeth City State University.
The word is out. And, you know, when I started here at ECSU, that's one thing I wanted to do. Of course, I wanted to really focus on sharing our story, telling our story to the citizens of North Carolina, but also beyond. You know, we needed to put our footprint. We needed more visibility across the country as well. And that is really happening for us. And we can tell in the demographics of our student population. And so I'm really happy. You know, the freshmen, the academic profile continues to increase, and, you know, just the students are coming because they know right here at ECSU, they can get a quality education at an affordable price because we are still NC Promise listeners.
Yes, indeed. And adding on to that excitement, you know, we're all feeling right now, the opening of the brand new Welcome Center. We talked a little bit about this with our chief of staff, and now it all has come to fruition, and the ribbon cutting ceremony took place back on July 28th. The building formerly housed the Information Technology Department, and it's turned into what we call a quote-unquote one-stop shop for visitors, parents, and students alike to get everything they need right there in one place. How has the response been that you have noticed so far since the opening?
Well, the response has been very positive, and the number of people who showed up for that grand opening was just amazing. Yes. And, you know, as I mentioned when we were talking about the whole concept of the Welcome Center, it was really around eliminating irritants. I had talked to my cabinet last summer about the importance of eliminating irritants, meaning when people come to campus and they don't know how to navigate it because we're sending them from one building to the next, to the next, to the next, people get frustrated. You know, they need a one-stop shop, Clay. They need somewhere where they can get everything they need at the front end of the admissions enrollment process right here on the campus. So the Welcome Center will allow them to do that. And so we had a wonderful grand opening, as I mentioned, with lots of people there. We had Thurgood Marshall Foundation represented. They were very instrumental in helping us with some of the funding and especially the technology in that building. And so they were here, and we had elected officials here and community people here. And it was just absolutely amazing to see everyone come out and celebrate this one-stop shop, also known as our ECSU Welcome Center. And so the first floor houses admissions and transfer services, also veterans and military affairs, our TRIO program for our pre-college students. Second floor, we have the registrar, we have student accounts, the cashier, financial aid and scholarships. And the building is just, a place to feel proud, to feel the Viking pride. There's a Viking pride selfie wall.
Yes.
So I really love that. I was over there taking pictures with some of the visitors that came in, and it's just a complete business center. And there's a QR code that enables digital ticketing for our students. So there's a system there where when our students and guests come, then they can use their phone for the QR code. And then they'll know where they are in line. Nice. So they don't have to wait. They just know that, when it's time that the service will cue them to come back and meet with whoever they need to meet with, whether that's in financial aid, student accounts, registrar. And it's more timely effective. Yes, and, so we're looking at eliminating irritants and also maximizing efficiencies and being more effective in how we bring in our students and how we welcome them to the university. Yeah. And if you walk up to the university, it says, "Come to discover."
Yes, it does.
When you leave the building on the other side, it says, "Leave to conquer." Woo. Our tagline. And so it's really exciting, and it's been very well received with our students and our community.
Customer service at the highest quality is kind of what you get in that Welcome Center. The theater-style auditorium is what took me. I went in there and I said, the seats are comfortable. I want to come and watch a movie. It's a wonderful place for parents to go to when the students have to kind of walk around campus. Parents can go in there and learn a little bit more about the university.
Yeah, and that's where we can tell our story. And I've seen other campuses, have this room where you sit down and watch a video, and it kind of is an introduction to the campus. Smart, yeah. And so I've seen that. I've sat in other campuses and I've watched that, and I said, we need that here at ECSU. So that room is amazing, and those leather seats with the ECSU embroidered in it. I mean, you can't ask for anything more, Clay.
You cannot.
Just a very comfortable seating.
Yes,
so that's where we're going to start them out, telling our story, who we are as ECSU, who we are as the Vikings, a constituent institution of the University of North Carolina system. We're going to introduce who we are at that point, and then from there, prospective students and parents will be able to navigate the building and ask questions and go through the admissions process or enrollment process. And for our current students, they can also utilize the Welcome Center because they want to know more about scholarships, financial aid, things that they need to return to campus. So all of that's in one-stop shop. All of that's in our Welcome Center. So I'm very excited.
Complete business center there, too. If you want to learn more about the Welcome Center, of course, we invite you to come to the campus and come see it. But also you can go online to see pictures and more at ecsu.edu/news. It's Conversations with the Chancellor. Yours truly, Clay Mercer, here with ECSU Chancellor Dr. Karrie Dixon. Another ribbon cutting took place back on August 18th as we celebrated the creation and the unveiling, really, of the outdoor recreation park is what I call it. The students are enjoying that park. They were enjoying it before the ribbon cutting. They had to get on that basketball court. But it's a beautiful court. We're talking about new basketball and volleyball courts. We're talking about a new skate park. And it shows that Elizabeth City State University listens to the students. And from what I can tell, the students are very happy about this.
They are very happy. And one thing that I've always been committed to is making sure that our students love where they live and learn. And so this was part of the enhancing the student experience piece within our strategic plan. And you're right. I mean, before we could even have the ribbon cutting, I was seeing pictures of the outdoor basketball court on Facebook and videos and other things. I'm like, wait.
Yes.
But so the secret was out. And so we officially cut the ribbon, and the students are using it, the outdoor basketball court, the volleyball, the sand volleyball court, and then the skate park. Yeah. So we decided to do the skate park because we need to renovate our tennis courts. And what we noticed is students had started to skate on the tennis courts. And so I wanted a dedicated space because skating is exercise. Skating is part of wellness. Skating is something they love to do.
True.
So let's designate some space on campus where they can do that freely. And so the skate park was for the students to be able to skate in a designated place and have a good time out there. And so they're really excited about that. I actually met on one of my kart rides last week. I met two students who say they skate to class. They said, Chancellor, we can get there a lot faster on skates, a skateboard.
Yes.
And so that was really nice to talk to them and just know that, those efforts that we put in place with these outdoor facilities are being well received and utilized the way we want to, have our students out there and enjoying themselves. So a very exciting time. And we have a few more ribbon cutting ceremonies coming up in the next couple of months.
Yeah, looking forward to that. And I tell you what, the day of the ribbon cutting, our community volunteer, Veronica, brought her pink skates with her. I saw them. They were in the next room here. And she said she was going to go skating once the ribbon cutting was over with. So I know that the students are enjoying the new recreation area. And of course, you can get more details on our official website at ecsu.edu. A wonderful time here on the campus, and it'll also be a wonderful time coming up September 8th through the 10th. And of course, that's the Down East Viking Football Classic. And it's been a tradition.
Yes,
ECSU and Rocky Mount have been connected since 1998. And it's just a big happening. So much is happening. Of course, the big game is on September 9th over at the Rocky Mount Athletic Complex. Many have called this event a mini homecoming, and it feels that way each year. Talk a little bit about the impact the Classic has had, not only on the town of Rocky Mount, but our alumni are loving it too.
Well, I definitely agree. It is a mini homecoming. That's how I described it, actually, Clay, when I was telling somebody about it a couple of weeks ago. And it's an exciting time for us and our Viking football team. It kicks off the season. Like you said, it's been here a number of years in Rocky Mount. The Rocky Mount folks really appreciate the Vikings coming into town, and they really, it's an economic impact, about $4 million that they get off of us over those days because of our fan base, because of the Classic being so popular. So we're excited about that, and we're looking forward to a weekend of events that are going to take place. And so I'll mention, do you mind if I mention? I mentioned a few. I mentioned a few of them. So on September 8th, we have what we are calling the Viking Fan Zone Pep Rally. So everyone come out to this. And it is to welcome our alumni, students, and the citizens, the community of Rocky Mount. And this is an opportunity to engage our student athletes, our coaching staff, ECSU administrators, and Rocky Mount City officials. So we're excited about this. Refreshments, WRVS 89.9 will be there. The D-Lights will be there, our cheerleaders. Just everyone coming out and having a good time and really pumping our team up so they can go out and get a victory. And I'm claiming victory this time. I've been here 5 years, and we have not won our own Classic. But I've had a conversation with Coach Hilliard, and he knows I want to bring that trophy back to Elizabeth City State.
Yes. You put it on him. Okay.
Yes, I had to put it on. I had to put it on him, Clay. I had to, because I said my 5 years at ECSU, I have not won the Down East Classic, and I want to win this year. So I'm claiming it. I'm claiming we're going to win that. We're going to win that game against the St. Aug Falcons. And then on September 9th, we have Viking Pride Kickback, and that's going to be 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Doubletree by Hilton. It's in the ballroom, and this is a time to socialize, ECSU alumni, family, and friends, and we want everyone to wear your Viking paraphernalia to that. And so Viking Pride Kickback, September 9th, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And then we have the game. As you know, kickoff is 1 p.m. on September 9th. And the gates actually open at 11 a.m.
That's correct.
So plan for about 11 a.m. to about 4 p.m. for the entire kickoff game, everything, and some time for some tailgating. One thing that's different this year is you must purchase a ticket for entrance. You must purchase a ticket for entrance, even if you plan to tailgate.
Okay.
You must purchase a ticket for entrance. So please remember that. Spread the word. But we're looking forward to seeing all of our alums and the community, everyone come to support our mighty Vikings as they take on the St. Aug Falcons. We have there's an event, Club 1891 Denim and Diamond Soiree, and that's $30 advance tickets, and that's on the 9th as well from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. at the Dunn Center at North Carolina Wesleyan University. And then on Sunday morning, we have the HBCU Divine Nine Sunday featuring ECSU at Word Tabernacle Church in Rocky Mount. And one exciting piece about this church service is that the pastor, James Galliard, is appointed to our board of trustees.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, we just found out last week. So I said that was absolutely
Breaking news.
wonderful.
Yeah, I love
exactly.
that.
Breaking news and such a wonderful coincidence,
Yes,
but still
is.
too, having his support will be wonderful as a board of trustee member. So we're excited to welcome him to the board of trustees, but this is his church that he's a senior pastor.
Okay.
And so we will be having the HBCU Divine Nine Sunday at 9 a.m. at Word Tabernacle Church. That's 821 Word Plaza in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. So that's on Sunday the 10th, and that's when we bring everything back together. And after church service, we'll be headed back to East City, and hopefully with the trophy.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
And then, one thing I did forget to remember, on Friday, September 8th, we will still have the golf tournament that Dr. Mackey sponsors or he hosts every year. So it will be honoring Dr. Mackey, the golf tournament. And if you want to register to play golf in the tournament, contact Dr. Kimberly Miller at 252-335-3354. Again, Kimberly Miller at 252-335-3354 if you want to register for the golf tournament in honor of Dr. Mackey.
Yeah, Dr. Mackey, and of course, one of the co-creators, really, of this event back in 1998. And so it is a fun time that's going to be happening in Rocky Mount, September 8th through the 10th. Now, remember, when you receive season tickets, when you purchase your season tickets for ECSU Mighty Vikings football, it includes the Down East Viking Football Classic. So if you want to purchase your season tickets to join us in Roebuck Stadium all season long, supporting the Mighty Vikings at every home football game, you can do that right now online at ECSUVikings.com. Well, we come to the end of today's show. I had breaking news. We've had some ribbon cuttings. We've had all of this. It's been a fun show today, as always.
Very exciting.
This is usually the time I turn my microphone off and let you speak to the listeners and give them a little something to finish the show with.
Yeah, I'll just say, listeners, come support the Mighty Vikings. We need your support this football season, this volleyball season. Our lady volleyball Vikings will be playing really at the start of the season with football, if you didn't know that. And, they are the reigning champions of the CIAA. So support volleyball, support football. We want to see you at Roebuck. We definitely want to see you support and be out there and cheering us on. So please do. And then I would just say, the students are back. We have a number of freshmen. I don't know the exact count yet. We'll know by Friday, but we have a number of freshmen on campus who some have never been to Elizabeth City before. So please welcome them to the city, encourage them to do well, encourage them to, be able to excel no matter what they put their mind to, and just to be a part of this loving community of hospitality that we're known for. So I would just say thank you so much for your continued support. Your donations of your time, your talent, and your treasures are greatly appreciated. And we just want to see you and wear your Viking pride proudly with T-shirts, hats, whatever, towels, whatever you come up with on your car, in front of your house, wave the flag. But let everybody know that we're a community that are proud to support the Mighty Vikings of Elizabeth City State University. And I thank each and every one of you for that effort.
Another wonderful edition of Conversations with the Chancellor. Now, listeners, remember, if you missed out on any parts of today's show, you want to catch up on past shows, just go to the WRVS 89.9 Facebook page as well as our YouTube channel and listen anytime. Chancellor, thank you so much for making this show happen. Next month, homecoming.
Yes.
And it's
early
I
this
held
year.
it off. It is early
It's
this
early
year.
this year.
But it's going to be a fun time regardless.
It's going to be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, listeners, will give you a breakdown of everything homecoming on the next show, and I'm sure we'll have a few other goodies too. But thank you so much, Chancellor, and we look forward to next show too.
And we'll talk enrollment numbers too, so we'll know, because by that time we'll be after census. So
I love it. I love it. Listeners, stay with me. I have more of the feel-good flavor you love, and the Chancellor loves it too. It's all coming up.
Yes.
Here